A conductor is a leader and is the person that makes sure that the orchestra is communicating within itself and is giving a joint, clear message to the audience. It's basically art of non-verbal communication that we do with the baton, with movement, with gesture, with mimics. And by us expressing feelings, we induce the same feelings basically that should be then taken by the orchestra and sent over to the audience. On the very basic level, conducting consists of a couple of beating patterns that depend on the meter in which the piece is written. So we conduct in 2, or in 3, or in 4, in 5, and in 6, and so on and so on. Also, very basically, we would say that the right hand is responsible for the beating pattern. The left hand is then the expressive hand that will show the texture, articulation, dynamics, maybe a color that we want to achieve. And also a very important part of this whole communication is the face of a conductor, because we try to get eye contact with a musician and show them what is it. Is this the particular phrase that we're playing? Is it ending with a question mark? Is it ending with an exclamation mark? Is it supposed to be very quiet, mysterious, all sorts of things? And combining those three basically makes a conductor. The right hand, which is the more technical one, sometimes in pieces that are maybe very familiar to the orchestra or with very good ensembles, has less and less importance. And so you will see very often the conductor sort of giving up a little bit and just leading with the left, which is less work, more fun, and less disturbance for the ensemble as well. For the beating patterns, the one rule is that you should imagine like a layer kind of table on which the beat happens, so that the sound basically happens when you come back to this imaginative layer. And that's something that the whole ensemble will also assume. So you all know it, and like this, it's foreseeable. It's not a surprise for anyone. So in each bar, there is one beat that goes vertical. It's the upbeat to 1. So it's and 1. And then the rest happens, varies. So this would be 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Then we have 3 beats in a bar is 1, 2, and 3. It's kind of like a triangle. Then for 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, the rule is that at the end of the bar, the last beat should go up so that we can come down for the downbeat. And what happens in between, especially where you can get really many beats in the bar, sometimes sort of gets and 1, and something happens in between, and 1. Pulse. It's absolute basis of this communication. If, as a conductor, we don't keep a consistent pulse, we cannot gain the trust of the orchestra. And it's something that we have to train just as an instrumentalist, with a metronome, with tapping, or any other means that we can think of.